Hey guys, it's Jen from catascrapdesigns. Thank you all for coming back to my channel. I am happy that you are here. I'm here to start decorating the tags for my flip-flop journal, doing the ephemera. I don't know how much we're gonna get done today, but I pulled some stuff out and I wanted to bring you along for the ride instead of doing it all by myself. I talk to myself anyway, so I may as well be talking to you because some of you are listening. So I'm gonna come to, as you all know, I don't know if you saw my earlier video, I put the file folders or whatever I'm gonna use in all of my flippy flappies, just so I don't miss anything. And I think I'm going to start with the one in the back. The one in the back is the biggest one for this journal. And I think what I'm going to do with this one is something similar to what I had done with a couple of tags on a couple of videos ago. I'm just getting my scrap paper out because I'm going to do some stamping. I thought the other stamps that I did, not stamps, tags that I did, I thought that came out really good. And I'm just going to do this one similar to it. Not exactly like it, obviously. We don't want the exact same thing. But I am going to take out a script stamp and I am going to ever so lightly put a little bit of script around the stamp. I am using my archival ink. Let me get a baby wipe out now. Just to, I know it's like, why bother? My ink, my stamp is full of ink. Never gonna come off. I use it a lot. I like this one. And I don't have a big enough acrylic block, so I do use my hands. And I just kind of stamp around from there. So, like I said, I'm just going to do just a little bit. Okay. And then the stamp that I really want to use on this one is, and if you haven't already seen the videos from my series of my flip-flop journal with Antonio Makes Kit, it does have, where is it? Well, we have a sewing machine right here, if you could see this, right there. So it is a vintage inspired journal. And I thought I had it somewhere. I guess not. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. This is what I'm doing. I am going to take the stamp. I really just want the dress form. And I just got another stamp pad that has, I believe, just a dress form, but it's smaller. Now, some of this is going to be covered by paper, so, and I'm just hoping this comes out nice and even, given I don't have an acrylic block big enough for this. But I want to put this high enough I don't want to mess it up, so let's cross our fingers. Okay, so that works. some ink off of this. Now, I didn't cut the corners off yet to make it a tag. I wanted to use some scraps that were embossed. So if you did see my video, you will remember what I had done. And I'm trying to color coordinate, so this kind of goes with it. This does, and so does this. But I'm gonna go with that today. And I had done all these embossing on my scraps, so this is something you guys can do with your scraps. It comes in real handy when you want to do something similar to this. So I'm just gonna tear this top because I want the rough edges. I don't want, I'm trying to think here. I kind of want it, I want to share the space between, this is kind of like a, I guess a mauve, which kind of goes with the theme. There's a lot of mauve in there. So I'm going to ink. And in this case, I'm actually going to ink, and I'm going to use black soot today. I should get out one of my small little finger inkers instead of using this big ink pad for these things, but it's all good. So yeah, and I inked the side, and that's going to wind up being cut, so I don't even know why I did that. Okay. I am going to take and cut probably right about here. So it's just going to be about, well, I should have cut more. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking. All right, so I only need to ink the top because this is going to be covered up. And what I would like to do, if you don't mind, I am going to just take this to my sewing machine real quick and just sew right down the middle here. So bear with me for 2 seconds. I am right here, and it will take me 2 seconds. We are all done. I am just cutting off my threads. It'd be great if I could have my sewing machine up here, but I can't. There's just no room. Okay, I just thought it looked, I guess I didn't cut off all the threads. I thought it would look really cool, just given that I did sew the envelopes on the journal. So I'm going to cut into them anyway, but I am going to sew around this. So I guess it doesn't matter. Just trying to figure out how far I'm coming down because I want that. I don't want to come down too far. Okay, I'm going to use just an Elmer's glue stick because I am going to sew. So it's just really to hold into place. For whatever reason, when I'm on camera, it's like I don't pay attention to certain things that if I was doing it by myself, I wouldn't be doing. Like I just glued the sides of these, which I knew I didn't need to until I was already doing it. So, silly me. I'm gonna take that off so I don't get those on my scissors. I'm gonna wind up getting them on my scissors anyway. Oh well, life goes on, right guys? So I am just going to cut. One paper is a little thicker than the other. Like one's cardstock and one's paper. So we have different textures on the stamps, which I like. I really do. Any glue that might be on there. And of course, I will save this because I will use it. When? I don't know. Okay, so I would have liked to have gone a little higher, but I wanted to keep the sewing form on there. So I'm going to go ahead and cut, make it officially a tag. Okay. Keep that there because we're going to need that. Yeah, there's glue on here. Sticky. Okay, what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to punch anything through this because I'm going to keep this on the side. So it's just going to be like a pull out. So, again, if you guys will bear with me, I'm just going to go around and sew this real quick. And I could, when I edit the video, I will fast forward. Okay, I'm all done. It is sewed. I think it looks a lot better sewn. You don't have to sew if you don't have a sewing machine, obviously. You could always do a faux stitch, which is just the same. So I am just gonna ink up the sides right now. Okay. And then I'm just gonna go over this a little bit because it's embossed. Just so you can see the embossing on that, just slightly. And this now has, oh no, forgetting one thing. Guys, you gotta remind me. Oh, what was I forgetting? I was forgetting to add something down here, like a number. Oh, see, I had maroon colored stuff I could have used if I didn't have maroon. A number or a sentiment. Now, because this has that, I'm thinking, I know it's not a sewing journal, but it does have sewing on here, and it's got a sewing machine near where it's going. So I'm thinking stitches. What do you think? Should I do stitches or should I do a word? And save this for whenever I am doing a sewing journal, which I've only done one. Okay, we'll do love. You talked me into it. Stick that back in my ephemera holder. If anybody wants to see how I made this, I do have a video of that. If I remember, I will link it. Just gonna ink this up using my vintage photo. And we are going to hope this isn't stuck. I glue it everywhere. Nope, it was not stuck. I am going to put it on this side so we can see it. And that is our first tag. So I'm gonna stick this in here right now. We have florals that are peeking through. Gonna put it in this way. I'm gonna pull it out a little bit. Oh, what am I doing? I'm supposed to pull it out or pull it in? I want that sticking out a little bit. Now I got to push it in. Okay. Just wanted this sticking out to just show what that looked like. The other thing I want to do, down here, which I haven't done yet, is just put a little bling on that butterfly. So we're gonna do a little bit of that while we have it out with you guys. I know those would probably be the finishing touches, right? While I have them here and while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna use Fabri-Tac for that. I'm just gonna put a little bit. onto that set. That will not move. Okay. I think that looks good. It looks a lot better than being blank. We have this tag that I put in here yesterday. It was a tag that I had already made. It had some music note on it. It's vintage. It's already been written on, and it's got book page, and I sewed all around it. And then I backed it so you could write on it for journaling space. I just wanted to add something else to it to give it a little something. And I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to add, so I'm looking to see what I have. Okay. So do we want to add more florals? No. Do we want to add this lady? I think we do. This was something that I had purchased from Temu, and I did like them. And I can add her. Let's see, do I have one facing the other way? I do. No, I don't like that one. She's facing this way. She's facing this way. I like her though, so I think I'm going to use her. And I'm just going to stick these. I'm trying to keep these all together. These are black and white. So I did have some black and whites I could have used. But I thought the sepia color looked a lot better for this anyway. So the only thing I want to do this white is just around it. It's just a little too white. So just gonna darken that up a little bit. And put her there. Now let's see if I could get her off. And how well I can get her off. This is how I do my reviews. And it has nothing to do with my nails because it's not bending at all. I mean, it's not splitting up at all. So bear with me, guys. This is the first time I'm using this product. And even with the tweezers, I can't do it. There we go. I had to really rough it up. Okay. And it is like a vellum. It's a paper sticker. It's kind of like a paper washi. So I would have been better putting her on white. I knew that, but I didn't know that. Now I know. I know for the future. So I want to also get something to put over here. I'm thinking a number. We'll do a number. We'll do lucky number 7. Lucky number 7. Okay. Ink that up a little bit. And we will put that at the bottom. So now we have 2 tags that are done. I'm going to take this down because what I didn't do was ink it. And it says simple as that. Now, if I was going to put a topper on it, which I'm not going to because it's going in that envelope and it's not going to be sticking out of anything, I'd have fabric, you know, going out like I do on my other tags. So we are just going to stick her in here. And she could be pulled out for writing space. I'm going to leave her right there. Okay. I'm going to come to the back. Let's do another one. So I have this one to do. This one's hard to get out because, and I wanted to cut this lower, but I didn't. So I am going to stick a little something on that one so you're able to pull it out. And I'm going to do the same thing with this, being we had to change this one around because of my binding. Take them out now just so I could see, because there was one thing I did want to do, or I wanted to try. I don't know if I'm going to do it on this video. I might do it on another video. It involves mixed media, and I don't want you guys to get too bored from sitting here watching me make tags. So I think that's it. Maybe the bigger one. Okay. So this is from the kit, and I wanted tickets in this. So I wanted tickets in this because when I do the tag and I embellish it, I want to put some tickets on the front. So I'm going to try to get that ticket in there. So I do have that ticket here. It'd be nice to have that sewing machine. I could see right through this, so I could see that I got the sewing machine. These are file folders that I'm using. So they are nice and thick and you can write on the back of them. Okay, it's still a little sticky, but that's okay. So I got my stamps. I also have a photo there. So I'm hoping what I want to do, I'm able to, because this is going in a pocket. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, we change things up last minute all the time as crafters. I'm sure you know that. I got my sewing machine. I didn't cut that even. All right. So I have this cut even. Set this out of the way. So we have 2 tags. Which way does that sewing machine go? I can't tell which way the sewing machine goes. I'm thinking it goes this way. Okay, yeah, that's the way I'm thinking it goes. It's an old sewing machine, so I'm just kind of like, which way does it go? So I'm gonna cut the corners to make the tags. Okay, and we have this tag here. And I am going to use the other, oh, I wish this was a little smaller so I could get that whole ticket in, but it's not. But I can get part of that ticket and part of the postcard. That I can do. Let's do it on this side. Oh, I hate when I waste good glue. Now I'm all sticky. Backwards. See, I don't know if I'm gonna come into that cut. If I do, I'm gonna have to come up with something to put over there, which is fine, because what do crafters do? We fix things. So, let's see. We come up with solutions, right? If something isn't working correctly, or if we make a mistake and we need to fix it, we have to come up with a solution. And I'm not sure if I'm not able to see it because I glued it down, but I'm not sure if that cut was in here or not. I'm trying to feel the top to see if there is a cut sticking out. Well, if there was, I'm not feeling it now. So over here, no, I'm not feeling it. All right, so we move on. We are going to do, use the little one. So that one's done. I think this one's going to be a separate video because I'm going to try to do multimedia on this one here, and that's just going to take a little bit longer. So with that being said, I'm just going to cover this last one up, and I think I'll call it a video. I'm not sure how long I'm going on now. I'm going on like 38 minutes and don't want to do that. So these will be embellished at another time. They're just going to be cut out on the correct paper, because we still have all the stuff in here to put on the pages. So it's just a lot. And I hope you guys stayed to watch, because I really think this journal is going to come out nice. This tag has coffee dyed paper on the back. That looks pretty cool on this file folder. It's got just all different types of stains, so it looks really, this one does look really vintage. I think so anyway. And we have this, so we do have part of the ticket on here, and I love tickets, so that is what I wanted. But I do want to make this into a tag shape, so I'm going to use my little hotel key. Use the smallest one here. All right, so these are the other tag I already put away. And then these are the tags that we will do at another, we'll get these ready at another time. And that tag, which I'll take out. Oh, we did this one too. We did do a lot today. I gotta glue that. We did a lot today. So this will be done at another time. So it's just these that have to be embellished and sewn. Other than that, we did pretty well. So thank you guys for hanging out with me and watching me embellish my tags for the journal. We are finally getting somewhere on this journal. And I hope you stick around to watch till the end, see what it looks like. So until my next video, guys, you have an awesome day, and I will talk to you all real soon. Bye.